May he lift you up on angels' wings.
Let's get started.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Casablanca Cargo, and I'm Kathy. Well, I had ordered some baby's breath, and somehow it went from California, where I live, to Texas and got lost, and so that order got canceled. So I needed to come up with something to decorate these angels, which have turned into more like flower fairies, and you'll see as this video goes on. I'm using matte Mod Podge here mixed with paint. I don't know the ratio. I have not tried this before. I wanted something that would stiffen the tea bag here that I have. It's a brewed, dried, emptied tea bag. You've seen me use these before if you've watched any of my Mod Podge videos with tea bags. Here I am trying to be delicate and not get paint on my fingers. And that did not work. So I want to make some sort of sprig, you know. The tea bags that you see there that are scrunched up, that was just Mod Podge and tea bags. And after those dried, I decided, hey, if you're watching on TV and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. It would help me out so much. You can use that QR code if that makes it handy for you. So, yeah, here I am trying to just, I don't like getting paint on my fingers. That's probably the main reason why I don't paint a lot. Or the glue, you know. Yeah, so anyway, back to the tea bags. Once I did the first batch there and let them dry, I decided, well, I want color. I'm going to just, and I knew that those baby breaths were not coming in, so I moved forward. I spent a lot of time on Pinterest looking for inspiration, trying to figure out what to do. And so, like I said, I'm using the Mod Podge to stiffen, to give some structure to the tea bag a bit, but not make it rigid like that stiffy, the stiffy stuff that I used on the wings. So there's my husband's hand. He came in to talk to me, and I said, can you move that brown dried tea bag thing? So he was all tickled he got to be in the video. So here I am with now this is just white glue. No, I'm sorry, white paint, and again some more Mod Podge, and I just poured in. And this time I'm using glitters, and this is I didn't show it to the camera, apologize. One's a fine glitter, and then this is gold glitter, and it just dumped right out. And then it just set up like cement. It was, yeah, it set up like cement. So I end up having to add some more Mod Podge to that to thin it out a little bit. I don't know. I could have used water, but I panicked and put in some more glue. Why not? And just really make it set up. Oh man, I don't know. Most of my art is just, you know, making it up as I go along. You know this if you've watched anything I've done. And it's hard for it's hard for me to explain. I don't have measurements a lot of times, and it's there we go with some more glitter. Why not? You know, because I wanted it to sparkle and kind of look like snow. That's what I had in mind. There I am with glue and junk on my fingers again. You know. Oh, I'm delicate. So now back to the tea bags, and yeah, this is Epsom salt. Yeah, this is Epsom salt. So I saw that somewhere on Pinterest. I went, oh my God, we have a ton of it. We have a lifetime supply. So I sprinkled that into to that set of tea bag leaves. Now this is me shaping the ivy. Again, Pinterest for how to what it looked like, and then me just trying to mimic that with the little tiny scissors. Yeah. So just, there it is. Yeah. Woohoo. Hey, I got long sleeves on because it got chilly one day. Now, as I'm going on with these angels, I realize that things are just, glued on with that ugly yellow glue. And those little diamonds were just glued on, so I peeled them off. And now I'm going to be adding linen and lace to cover up the yellow glue that won't come off. So I'm taking a thrifted, or I don't know, clearance from IKEA, but it's an IKEA pillow sham that's linen, and just cutting off bits, ripping off bits, and trying to figure out how to cover up that glue. I didn't want to have to completely deconstruct the doll, the body, and everything, but I got pretty close. But that diamond shape there that was attached was sort of in the way, so I was glad to be able to just peel that off. And I'm going to add some lace on top of the linen. I'm not sure at this point, as this was the first angel that I was going to decorate. I wasn't sure exactly what would be showing by the time I was done, so I thought some lace would be nice. I'm using Fabri-Tac at this point to attach, and there it is. So these are the tea bags that were painted with the white paint and the different glitters and the Epsom salt snow. And I'm just putting a piece of lace to cinch the middle, and then just hot gluing it on, and getting glue on my fingers. I had these little flowers I got from Amazon in the summer because I thought I would use them in a different project, and I never did. So I found them again as I was, on Pinterest trying to come up with some idea of how to decorate these angels, and I remembered about these little flowers. And a lot of times I'll just lose things, because if I don't use them immediately, they get lost somewhere. But I found them. And these are the little rhinestones that came off a broken purse. This is all sped up. This is the first angel that got decorated, and it took me either an hour or over an hour to figure out how I was going to it took a long time. This is some shiny ribbon, and there's glue on the back that some of it I can't cover it up because it's underneath the pin back, and there was some up there around the top, so I just decided to put them behind her wings and just just a decorative feature. Here I'm going to be adding hair. I showed this in a previous video, some of the little wigs that I had made. And now comes the time to decide who gets what. That was another pondering of things. And this little clear elastic band is being stubborn. The yarn is really soft, and as you can see, it's just real crazy hair. And this is just a piece of the binding on that linen pillowcase to wrap around the elastic band to cover it. And again, the hot glue on my fingers. I thought maybe the fabric tack would work a bit better, but then, it's more glue on my fingers. So, previously I had said that the crowns, little pearl crowns, beads, whatever, they were strung and they came off. I just picked them off. Now the little area I can cover with the wig. And she has her braid. There's my head in the shot. You'll probably see that a lot coming up. And so then I found some silver, this package of different types of silver trim ribbon, and made her a little headband. I don't know, just just something, just something. Here she is. Okay, for this next bit, I'm going to use this tartan type plaid ribbon. I took the wires out. Got this last year on clearance at one of the craft stores. I saw something on Pinterest where a doll had a tartan type dress or vest or something like that. And I thought, well, I can do something to add the plaid and make it visible, and also cover up glue, of course, So what I'm doing here is just cinching the middle of it. So then, there we go. I'm all like, woohoo, I'm gonna put a little hot glue there, and of course here's all my hair. I had no idea my hair was flying around like that until I saw the video. I'm like, well, of course it is. Why would something go right? Oh man. So here I am just trying to figure out how to get it over the wings and over the glue, and all those problem areas, and also not glue the hanging string to anything, which I'm proud to say I did keep all those strings out of the way. Kept remembering to move it and hang on to it and all that stuff when I was hot gluing. So at least that worked out pretty good. And I'm fashioning this tartan now as a little scarf. Ouch. Hot glue. Yeah. So now she has some tartan at her neck and the green ivy. I'm real pleased how the ivy turned out. I wasn't sure, of course, because I didn't see any how-tos and what should I do's and, just sort of come up with something. So I'm putting a little bit more of the lace just to hold the middle together and pull the strings. There it is. I'm going to have the lace hang down a little bit instead of cutting it off. Hot glue it onto the middle. There we are. Here's that string. Make sure that's still loose. And now this is some of those flowers on the top of that dress that I showed at the beginning of this segment. And I decided to leave some of the lace with the flowers because I thought that would be a nice added feature. And hot glue those on. Try not to get the hot glue on my fingers. And now at this point, I need to get new glasses. It seems like a running theme, but I really do. I got some new medication, and now I can't see out of my glasses. Well, I was having trouble anyway, but really can't hardly see now. So that's another thing I got to do, and another expense, and yada yada, adulting, yuck. I'm using my 3-in-1 jewelry tool to cut the little plastic stem off these flowers. It's come in handy, that little tool. I'm using it for a lot more than just what it was intended to be used for. It actually just snips those plastic things off real quick instead of trying to get them off with scissors. So I added a little bit of the flowers. And now she gets some hair, and this is some of that yarn that's fuzzy like fur. And I'm just gonna tack it down with the hot glue and go around till I'm ready to call it done. I really like this. It looks like she's got a winter hat on. Really emphasizes the coldness, and here she is. Okay, so now on to the blue dress angel with the lavender gray petticoat. Now this part here is some of the linen plus some of the underskirt of that dress. Not skirt, I guess, the underslip. between, you wear it between they sewed it between the body and the tool. I have some matching lace. I have this whole package of lace that barely used, and I found it and I thought, well, this thing just matches perfectly. So I'm going to make a little bouquet here. This time I did not cinch the middle. I don't remember why. I think I got really excited and carried away. Glue on my fingers. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Now this one came together in probably 30 minutes because I had worked out a lot of things with the first one, and the second one I knew more of what I was doing. Plus I didn't have a lot of glue to cover up the yellow glue. Snip off the stem and just add more flowers. There's this mess of yellow glue right there on the back that I just can't have that. So I added, there's my head, to make sure I can see. I just added this little piece of decorative lace. And now for her hair, I have this fuzzy yarn. And again, just gluing and tacking. So there was a little bit of hot glue at the top, and I thought, well, let me just add a little more hot glue, and I'm going to add some of this gold glitter for her hair. And here she is. And this last doll that I made, the fourth one, I didn't have the camera on, but you can see there the braid that I made for her hair. So which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Check them out on my coffee shop. I have the link in the description box. And yeah, see you soon. Bye for now.